In this segment, we'll review safe operating speeds as they relate to stopping distances, fuel economy, hydroplaning, and accidents. We'll also explain how to factor in the driver's sight distance and road conditions to determine safe operating speeds. Speeding is defined as driving faster than the posted speed limit or driving too fast for the conditions. The faster you travel, the less time you have to react and respond to what's happening around you. The second part of this equation is that the faster you go, the longer it will take you to stop. Let's take a look at this chart on speed and stopping distance. Driver reaction distance is the distance your rig travels as you identify a hazard and activate the braking system. Vehicle braking distance is the distance your rig travels from the time you apply the brakes until the rig stops. Total stopping distance is equal to the driver reaction distance plus the vehicle braking distance. If you are going 15 miles per hour, your rig will travel 17 feet before you apply the brakes, plus another 29 feet before you come to a stop, which means your rig can travel 46 feet from the time you see a problem until you stop. The word traction means the contact between your tires and the road surface. Sometimes the road surface provides very little traction. When you realize this, you should slow your speed. How much you slow depends on the conditions. If you're driving 55 miles per hour and it's raining, you'll need to slow to about 40 miles per hour to control your rig. In the snow, you'll need to slow to 28 miles per hour. On ice, you'll need to slow to 18 miles per hour. But what if you can't identify the surface you're driving on? The correct answer is to slow down as though you are driving on snow or ice. Bridges tend to ice over more quickly than other parts of the highway. So when the temperature drops below freezing, slow down on bridges. Black ice is a thin, clear layer of ice on the roadway. The roadway may look wet, but it's actually frozen. As conditions become colder, keep a sharp eye out for this dangerous condition. Generally, every roadway is covered with dirt, grit, oil, or other particles. For the first 15 minutes after rain begins, the road will be very slippery. On hot days, asphalt roads get so hot they begin bleeding tar as oil rises to the surface. Drive very slowly in these hazardous road conditions. Hydroplaning is the term used to describe when the wheels of your vehicle lose contact with the road surface due to water. A thin film of water gets between your tires and the road, and you simply slide along. How do you maintain control? Take your foot off the accelerator, but do not hit the brakes, and avoid turning the steering wheel. As the truck slows, your tires will regain traction with the road surface. All too often, accidents happen on a curve. If cargo is not loaded properly, or if the center of gravity of the trailer is high, the steering needed to negotiate a curve may cause the rig to tip over. What's the message? To keep the trailer from tipping, make certain the load is secured properly to avoid any shifting on curves or turns. Braking on a curve is also dangerous because your wheels may lock. The wisest strategy, then, is to adjust your speed by easing off the accelerator or downshifting before going into a curve. Adjusting speed is also important on upgrades or downgrades. When you're going up a hill, maintain speed by increasing pressure on the accelerator. Going downhill, slow your speed to compensate for the gravitational pull on your rig. Whatever the conditions, you'll need to adjust your speed according to how far you can see ahead. If you're traveling at 45 miles per hour, for example, you'll need 310 feet to stop your rig. If it's raining or foggy, you probably can't see 310 feet. If you can only see 100 feet ahead of you, you'll need to slow your speed to accommodate your field of vision to stay out of danger. Field of vision is everything you can see to the front and sides of your vehicle while looking straight ahead. The faster your speed, the smaller your field of vision becomes. Your field of vision also decreases in the dark. At night, your low beams allow you to see about 250 feet ahead. If you're driving faster than 40 miles per hour at night, you won't be able to stop in time to avoid hitting something that suddenly appears in the roadway ahead. Bad weather also makes night driving hazardous, so driving at slower speeds is safer. Driving in traffic can be a challenging skill. When highway traffic becomes heavy, try to match your speed to that of others around you. Stay at or under the posted speed limit, and if you're driving slower than the flow of traffic, stay to the right. Many factors need to be investigated to determine a safe operating speed. Road conditions, weather conditions, and load weight are just a few. Always obey the posted speed limit and never rush to make a delivery. Help keep yourself and those around you safe on the roadway.